Please call my name. I wanna hear my name. Please call my name. I wanna hear. Please call my name from above. Please call my name. Put my faith ahead, straight to the glass. God, give me eyes, so I can see. Lord, I was a sinner. Yes, I was. I was unclean. Oh, but I've been to the mountain, and the truth I've seen. Yes, I bear witness. Put my faith to the test. Well. Hey, Lord, give me eyes of righteousness. I think I've seen the. Don't come in the money. Hey, don't come in the flesh. I don't need it no more. Don't come in evil. Our souls possessed. Surrender your soul, yeah, to the light of God. Hey, open your heart to love. Please call my name. I wanna hear my name. Please call my name. I wanna hear. Please call my name from above. Please call my name. Put my faith ahead, straight to the glass. God, give me eyes of righteousness, so I can see. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. Oh, let's pray. Yeah, let's get out of knee. Down, get down on your knees. And while you're down there, say please, 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 please show these sinners your power and might. Wash away this darkness with your light. Please call my name. Call me. Please call my name. Call me. Please call my name. Call me. Please call my name. I'm down on my knees. Put my faith to the test. Put my faith to the test. God, give me eyes. Well. Down here on my knees. Well.
Fan of it at all at first because the trials and tribulations that I went through getting to where I got to, it was hard. Yes, I dealt with racism. I dealt with people not thinking I was good enough or what have you. And when you have those elements against you, you kind of feel out of place, kind of feel more than slated, and you kind of feel worthless, especially when you have top officials that tell you, you know, I don't like you because you're black. Oh yeah, I don't want to say the name, but yeah, there was somebody in WWE that said that to me. And again, I'm not saying this, I'm not saying any names. And this person, if he ever reads this or sees this article, I'll be able to tell him personally, yeah, it was you. Because, again, I'm not the one to pull the race card. And I never planned on doing that. I never told Vince about it. So no, Vince didn't know. Fan of it at all at first because the trials and tribulations that I went through getting to where I got to, it was hard. Yes, I dealt with racism. I dealt with people not thinking I was good enough or what have you. And when you have those elements against you, you kind of feel out of place, kind of feel more than slated, and you kind of feel worthless, especially when you have top officials that tell you, I don't like you because you're black. Oh yeah, I don't want to say the name, but yeah, there was somebody in WWE that said that to me. And again, I'm not saying this, I'm not saying any names. And this person, if he ever reads this or sees this article, I'll be able to tell him personally, yeah, it was you. Because, again, I'm not the one to pull the race card. And I never planned on doing that. I never told Vince about it. So no, Vince didn't know. Fan of it at all at first because the trials and tribulations that I went through They didn't like me because I was black. Certain people that were in the office that were higher up. It was never Vince, John Laurinaitis, Michael Haynes, but there were individuals during that time, during the Attitude Era,
Right.
told me to my face.
Told you to your face.
Told me to my face a couple of times. The person said, you didn't like me because I was black. Started off by saying, Bubba, you're a good guy. I like you a lot. But dvon, I don't know. dvon's a good guy. He's like, yeah, but he's black, and I don't know. And we had just came into the WWE, so this was like 1989. Then there was another incident where myself, Bubba, Tommy Dreamer, Spike, and Paul Heyman all sitting in catering, and this individual comes in, hello Paul, hello Dreamer, hello Spike and Bubba, and doesn't acknowledge me at all. Left me out. So Paul Heyman goes, what, you don't see dvon there? What's wrong? What, you don't like him because he's black? And this person said, you're damn right I don't like him because he's black. You're damn, that's right, exactly. They didn't like me because I was black. Certain people that were in the office that were higher up. It was never Vince, John Laurinaitis, Michael Haynes, but there were individuals during that time, during the Attitude Era,
Right.
told me to my face.
Told you to your face.
Told me to my face a couple of times. The person said, he didn't like me because I was black. Started off by saying,
Testing. Yeah. Okay. The University of Yakubian Astrophysicians, Biblical Hebrew, and etc. Today we're gonna talk about that Dudley said that Hulk Hogan opened the door for him. Dvon had felt victim to racism through the trials and tribulations. Oh, I wasn't good enough. Hello, Bubba. Hello, Dreamer. Hello, Spike and Paul. And the cracker didn't acknowledge dvon. He don't like dvon because he's black. Yes, someone that's Caucasian calling the N-word. Vince McMahon did the same thing. He let Vince McMahon know. Oh, my brother testified. Yeah, I was all over the place. I forgot about my papers, man. Because
say this. There's been times where I've needed that.
Let me write this.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel.
Because Hulk Hogan don't want so-called black people to put over him when it comes to the belt. And I even said this. He called Tony Atlas a spider monkey. Tony Atlas so freaking knew that he was racist, but didn't see the picture. Oh, Hulk Hogan ain't racist. He was good to me. Hulk Hogan would treat me nice. But did Hulk Hogan give you the opportunity, Tony? Hell no. Being African American, so-called African American.
By the legendary Hulk Hogan that I'm not too proud of.
I'm not proud of. I hate it when I heard it. It was a complete letdown.
I grew up in Brooklyn, New York, in the projects. My biological father really wasn't around.
And nobody wasn't around. He ain't no hero, dvon. Will testify to that. Because you was Bubba's puppet all your freaking career.
In that little bit,
Bubba didn't help you to be a main eventer. He didn't help you to grab that brass ring. Same thing with Hulk Hogan. Yeah, you've been into the project of citizens.
When they tried that drug, to me, it was growing up in no man's land. My
Oh,
only
man.
outlet was turning on the TV and watching pro wrestling.
Yeah, he used to watch pro wrestling at his grandmother's house. His grandmother said that you watching that garbage wrestling when he was in Impact Wrestling.
Run home to see what was going to happen. That's exactly what I did.
See, here's the thing about dvon. Dvon is a so-called white man that's in a so-called black man's body. Ask New Jack.
6'6", 303 pounds, came out there and had charisma like no other. So with Hogan leading the pack,
so-called black men have charisma.
For so many of us kids back during that time. It didn't matter if you were white, black,
Come
Chinese,
on,
Hispanic. It
Devon.
didn't matter. You knew that watching Hulkamania during that time was huge. So when I talk about this, I'm talking about it because it did kind of save my life in a little bit. Because I wasn't out there doing
Hulk Hogan
the
saved your
same
life?
things
Are
he
you
was
freaking
doing,
kidding me?
I wanted to watch pro wrestling. As strong as I felt, I still feel to this day that Hogan
Mm-mm-mm.
was a huge inspiration, like he was for
How is he
myself.
here a huge
So when those comments
inspiration
were made, I felt
and
like they
say
were said
racial
right from the bottom end of
slurs?
my heart, because someone who I looked up to, someone I idolized, would say those
Never
type of
idolize
powerful
celebrities.
things. I
Never
was guarding
idolize white
for a
men,
long
Devon.
time.
I know you idolize
I got
Bubba Way.
praises for my comments on the Duke and Devon podcast that I do once a week. And then I got,
That's a great.
let's say,
Are you freaking
my
kidding
butt
me?
chewed out a little bit, all because of certain things that
Are
I
you?
feel and believe to be true. One of them,
To
my
be
very
true.
biblical beliefs on a lot of things.
Biblical
And again,
believes
I'll
in a
start off
lot of
by saying
things and
I
start
am
off
not
saying, I am
a
not
man that lives and
a
dies
man who
by the
lives
Bible, but I am a guy that
Bible.
likes to follow the Bible, because just like so many of
Yeah,
us,
you.
I
I'm
heard
lucky
something
you're not
said
wearing no
recently,
freaking Caesar
and I
Bush air
asked for
crawls.
forgiveness. In reading some of the comments that was said, I want you to understand where I'm coming from. From a biblical
Okay,
standpoint, the Bible
biblical
does
standpoint.
read, you need to forgive your brother and your sister, because if you don't, then the day that we come up to the
And
Lord,
how is
He
that?
will not forgive us.
How is
I
that?
didn't know
I've been
how
there
I was
myself.
going to react when I saw Hogan
You
again.
want us,
All I
because
knew
I've
was I
been
was
there too.
hurt,
You want
I
us
was
to forgive the
disappointed,
white man.
and I just couldn't imagine somebody who I looked up to, like I said, could say these things. It was only until I saw him later on where he pulled me aside and he let me know, Devon, I'm sorry. That's not me. That wasn't me. I know I was wrong for saying it, and I should have never said it. I just want the world to be able to forgive me, is what he said. Did I tell him I didn't like what was said? Yes. Did I tell him he
Yeah,
disappointed
I
me?
can agree.
Absolutely, I did. I made my feelings known. It was unfortunate that these words were said, but again, like the Bible says, you have to forgive and
I know
forget
you forgive
so
Barbara.
that you
That's
don't
why I was
take
laughing
it
because
in
you
your
was
heart to
forgiving
between you.
white people.
Hey guys, this video is sponsored by
Hmm.
BetterHelp. I'm a former professional wrestler, and some guys think that when you have that status behind you, that you're too tough to get help.
That's why I was laughing, and I thought I was
There's
gonna
been
take that
times
back.
where I've needed that help, and I've got that help.
Wow, you forgive the white
I
man.
can guarantee you, BetterHelp can
What
be
I
the
did was
answer when
wrong.
you're looking
Wrong
for it.
on the
So you know what?
line.
Throw the tough guy out the window.
You and
Get
Booker
your life
T.
back on track where it belongs. I guarantee you, you
I
won't
tell you.
regret it. There were times where I needed it. There was time where I needed counseling, whether it be personal or whether it would be my marriage or even my kids.
And I'm
Going to
gonna let
therapy
y'all
is a
know
sign of
Devon
strength,
married to a
not weakness.
Yakubian
And you know
beast.
something?
What's gonna happen to Devon
If it helps
is
for
that
him,
Devon's money is gonna go
to
to
ask for
her and her
counseling,
Yakubian
BetterHelp
beast
makes
community.
therapy very simple. Fill out the questionnaire,
Let me
you will
skip
match the
this.
back to the action. Again, like I said earlier, I looked up to the guy. I remember the first time I saw him
I
at the
used to
Staples
look up to
Center
the
when the
guy too
NWO
before I found some
was
things about him.
WWE. So I remember getting to the
I
building
don't
and
look
brother said,
up
"Hey,
to
the
Hulk
boys here."
Hogan at Yakubian
My
Beast
boy,
no
he's
more.
my boy. He said, "Hogan and them, they'll be there today." As I start to make my way back towards the
And you got Bubba because
door that was
Bubba Way is a
supposed to be open
racist.
to me, I basically see him,
Oh,
Scott,
you don't want to
and
hear
Hogan
that. If I said
walking
it
to the
to you, you
stage.
said JBL's
I'm kind of like, "Whoa,
racist, he gonna feel like how you
wow,
feel.
there he
I
is. There
know
he is.
it's a
There's Hogan."
cocoon
I had
ring
never met the man. Remember, I idolized him at one point. And I remember
because
walking
I
back
used
to
to
the locker room and
idolize him
just going,
too.
okay, this should be good.
I used to idolize
He
white
goes and he puts us
celebrities,
on.
but I was
Hogan walks
wrong
past him. How you
myself.
doing? Hey, yo, tell you I'm Devon, part of a tag team called the Dudley Boys. He goes, Devon, get the tables. I know who you are. Me and Nick,
Wow.
we do
Get
it
the
all around the house
tables. You
called Devon get
introduce
the tables.
yourselves after he said that. After
Something
that
that
cracker said that.
was rude because, again, I watched him growing up. I idolized him. I thought he was the man like so many did. So it made me happy when he said that. Whether he was telling the truth or not,
I took it as the truth. There were two separate episodes where Hogan had saved my career. The
He
one
didn't,
was for the television
dude.
title with
Dude,
Wrestling.
Hulk Hogan did not save your career. Let's be honest. Why didn't be on the same level with Bubba Ray while y'all was at Impact Wrestling? Bubba won the TNA World Championship. You didn't. You was a mid Carter while your so-called brother, so-called half brother, was on top. How in the hell did he save your career? And you won the television title. The television title is a mid card title in TNA.
Because at that point in time, TNA didn't believe that dvon can go on his own and do what he had to do.
You wasn't. He didn't save your career. You're wrong.
He's taken off all the weight.
Okay, your
His
career was amazing like Bubba.
is looking great, and his promos have gotten even better. Why aren't we doing it with dvon? When I got to work, I remember Earl Hebner and Brian Hebner telling me, "You're going over, kid." I go, "Yeah, right."
Going over. You was going over when you was a mid Carter. You still are to this day to them.
He really believes in you.
It's gonna be that way. He really believes you. How Hulk Hogan really believed you, and you didn't grab that glass ceiling. That glass ceiling.
It was an
That
overall
glass
great
ceiling.
match.
Excuse me. That glass ceiling.
Everything was aligned correctly.
Excuse me. Sorry for my
One of the
speech.
first
I
people that
gotta
came to
speak
me after I
better.
won the title was Hogan.
First, you like I'm on Hogan hugging me saying
You
congratulations,
deserve it.
brother. He ain't no
That
brother.
means a lot to me.
That
And I
white
will
man
say
ain't your
this, the
brother.
second time
New
he saved
Jack
my
is your
career
brother.
somewhat
Farouk is your
in
brother.
TNA as well.
Come on
We
now.
basically couldn't come to an agreement on the contract.
Brothers
So I decided to
is
win.
on 42 in the first
I remember
reduction in
Hogan
Jamatra.
was disappointed in that decision because he made it publicly known. He went on his
How he
Twitter
was disappointed.
I don't see why
Devon letting
you
this
let a
was
guy like
somebody's
dvon
part.
go.
Come on.
Experience and the
I want
knowledge
Devon
you
more
had,
than anybody
you need a
else
guy
talk
like
about.
dvon.
He's a quality
He
person.
said these
Hold on,
things,
let me rewind that.
which sparked
So,
interest.
no,
And
better. I probably
made
already
it
give a
to
man a
where
buck. Come on.
aces and eights
How?
that we did in TNA.
Come on. That he don't care. He don't care about so-called black people and you.
He was the one that said that should happen.
Want
That I should
Diva
be
back
under the mask
more?
and surprise everybody.
But Diva didn't
My
have
career
the
at TNA started
a
taking off.
successful career like
I was
his
separated.
so-called
We both were doing
white
well.
counterpart, half
And as far as
brother.
I'm
But
concerned, you
wait,
can tell me
Cave,
anything different. So again, we have these two times.
you was over.
Yet
Like
you
I
want me to bury the
said,
man?
you was a mid Carter.
I
You
can't do that.
didn't reach the
really
brass ring. You
So
didn't
this is
reach
why
up to that high
is
ceiling.
a certain way
Come on.
about
Farouk was
when it comes to that.
reaching that high
Why
ceiling
I'm saying
and
forgive
grab
me.
that brass ring in WCW.
Again,
Oh,
I look at
because they
George
never
Foreman,
said that. You
I
see,
look at Dennis Rodman,
George
I
Foreman,
look at Karl Malone,
that George Foreman you see is a
guys that
clone.
knew Hogan better than me.
The real one
When these
passed like
things came
between the
out,
70s and 80s.
in no way, shape, or form am I condoning what was said, especially being African American. Don't condone it at all.
Devon, listen to me. And listen to me clear. You're not an African American. You're not. I would say the same thing to myself and our own people. The word African was named after a Roman general, Africanus. Stop saying, I need to stop saying, we need to stop using the word African American. Either it's foundational so called Black Americans or the original Americans, the Native Americans, the Aborigine Americans. Come on, testify to that. Because that man did not freaking save your career like he did with Barbara. There is no way in hell Hulk Hogan had fired a sister because he discovered that she was a so-called black woman. So they got Charlie Kirk. Who really cares? He ain't us anyway. I just got a notification from a tall queen. Shout out to ATTB. You know.
I can't call myself a Christian if I'm not.
Christian. That's what you are, Christian. and you believe that whitewash shit, Christian belief system. Same with other religions.
I don't buy and by what the Bible says. Like I said, I did express my disappointment to Hulk and told him how
Yeah, you
disappointed I
did. But what about your disappointment with those crackers like Leslie Malcolm Higgs, Michael Hayes, man? What about um your disappointment when Bubba Ray did not open the doors, and same with Master Mason FitzmcMahon? You should be disappointed that you ain't had a successful career like your so-called brother Bubba Ray in Impact Wrestling. You should be disappointed to that racist yakubian Hulk Hogan and that racist Eric Bischoff and that racist Vince Russo. That's right, Vince Russo was already left. You should be disappointed with Jim Cornette. Disappointment to all of those crackers that I mentioned. And you tell how disappointed
because so
you
many people
was to
look
Hulk
up to him,
Hogan. That racist
especially
Hulk Hogan look up to him, especially
African American community.
the African American. Stop saying African American. Stop saying that, because you're not no freaking African. African American is what you are. That's not really who we truly are anyway. Okay, call yourself a neo melon. Oh, that's right. You're whitewashed, so we probably don't want to know that. You know, because the real Indians are the neo-melanin beings. The true Native Americans are us. But you probably ain't gonna get that because you're whitewashed and you into the white supremacy mindset. And I believe that you're black.
So many people looked up to him. I felt like it was a
I was one of them,
complete
just
waste.
like I said.
It was a huge
It was
letdown.
a complete slap in my face, and it was a
But I also
letdown.
felt that
I also
he
felt
also
that he
apologized.
also
It's
apologized.
true that
Come
he
on,
didn't
man.
apologize fully or what.
You what that's where you see the cracker as a humble dude, as a humble man, a honest man, a polite man, a sincere man. I've been there and done that, man. You gotta study them because dvon, they all out worse than me and you. And I will get into that about yesterday. You know, I want to get into it right now. Come on now. Humble. You see the white man, and he's humble, and he threw his own people dirty. Come on, but your so-called brother Bubba Way did his own people dirty. Come on, and you know Bubba Ray is not one of the nicest dudes. He's a prick and a racist.
Have you? He was always looking for an escape. All I know is he came to
Looking
me and
for
apologized
escape.
the way I felt he should have.
Okay, he should.
And he did that.
He
I
did
can't sit
that.
here and say that I can
Can't
explain the
sit there and
incident
I
that was
can hold a
done
complete
to the
grudge.
President Man,
You have to.
especially now because he's
Cause
gone.
you see, you don't understand.
Career
Come on, he was a
to
brother
deny what he has
sacrifice,
done
man. The 10th
in the sport
anniversary
of professional
when that field tape was leaked. Cause he didn't want his cracker ass daughter to be with a so-called black man who is a basketball player. Come on. We've been there and done that. That I and others could have confrontations with Caucasians, and you really realize, um, we was blocked and start noticing who are foresee things purely because we did not know. Okay,
wrestling. Without Hogan,
and that cross represents death. Two races. Come on. That reciprocation clause is a Templar. Come on, they both racist, but you don't want to hear me.
Collaborating with Vince in the WWF
Come on, you should
and
know
actually
about
making history,
Vince.
I might not be sitting here
Oh,
right
they a
now doing this
genius. I used to
podcast.
look up the Fist
So
McMahon as
again,
well too.
in no way, shape, or form am I trying to say that nobody's feelings are valid in any way, shape, or
No,
form.
no, no,
They
no.
are valid.
They can form.
But just
They
know
are
that if
valid.
you do wrong and you have to face the music like Hogan did, should we not forgive you if we feel strongly about not accepting your apology? The answer is we should, because we all mess up. We all make mistakes. We all do things that
But
we're not
they
proud
make
of.
more mistakes than us.
God will answer the
But you
wrong.
probably don't want to hear it.
That's how I feel.
Who's
He
your
will
God?
definitely answer the wrong.
Because we got
Those
the
saying in the
gods
church
in
may
us.
not
We are
come
the
when you
children
want
of
them, but they're always
Israel.
on time. And the one thing I got to do is let go and let God. He'll handle
Come
everything
on.
that seems to
You
bother
serve at
me.
the Baphomet?
Just because he doesn't do it right away or do
Come
it when I
on.
feel like he does, eventually he will take care and right the wrong. And that's the way I feel about that.
Wow.
I'm not going to change my beliefs or anything else for anyone.
I
That's
cannot change your
exactly how I
beliefs. I can't tell you what to
learn
do.
how to forgive people.
Is that how you feel?
I just
That's how
want to
you
say
really
thank
feel.
you,
I can't
Hogan,
control
for
that.
all your
I
contributions,
can't
everything that
dictate
you've
you.
done for pro wrestling. And even though I was disappointed with you, I got that back. I got that back because you came to me personally when you didn't have to and explained to me how sorry you were. So I thank you for
I'm
that.
gonna watch this
And not
again.
everybody got that explanation or felt it was genuine in a way. And that's fine. I get it and I understand. It's not that, again, I think we should forget. I don't think we should ever forget. All I'm saying is we should at least try to forgive the man for his transgressions. I mean, again, when
It's good to be Caucasian, dvon. Be aware.
no different than anybody else. Thank you so much for subscribing and watching this video. Let's get the word out there. Let's get to 1 million subscribers like we did 100,000 likes now, if we can. Again, thank you for watching this. May God bless the family.
Transgressions can't
And
hold
let's make some
grudges.
friends that are going to miss
And you
Hogan
know,
dearly.
he had
Sir,
3
thank you
sons
for
with
your
a so-called
contributions.
black woman.
Again, thank
And
you.
now he's with
That's
a
all I can say.
Caucasian
Just a
woman.
humble thank you. Oh
What is
my
something about them
brother.
Caucasian women that you like, dvon? Oh, my brother, testify. Now, look at this. Rampage son was in the wrong. Wow. So you taking them cracker side. Wow. Maybe I can do a reaction next time. Oh, testify to that. Okay. I'm gonna BS it. I'm not BSing it now with this. This this is who he's with. He's with nobody. dvon, you better watch your back. Wow. Married to a snow bunny. And allegedly, that snow bunny is dvon's handler. Wow. You love those snow bunnies, then you love your own women. I used to be like that. Yes, indeed. Let me do another share screen. Let me start sharing this. Wow. Mm-mm-mm. I got me a snow bonnet. Oh, my brother. Oh, my brother. Testify. Oh, God gave me a snow bonnet. Mm-mm. Oh, yeah. They did this. Yeah. This is a bonus. They did this. I'm going to show y'all something. When I was on that panel last Friday, I'm going to add that. I'm going to remove that. Because you know I'm not a racist bitch. Uh-uh. I ain't going to delete the video. But I was giving y'all a bonus. Okay. You got Snow Bunny. Snow Bunny. He loves Snow Bunny. He loves them Snow Bunnies. Oh, testify. Mm-mm-mm. I think it's the the twins is by the so-called black woman he was with. Mm-mm-mm. Wow, you being faithful to these Caucasians. JoJo too. Wow, Dixie Carter is a known racist. Mm-mm-mm. Wow. Mm. That's the trends he had by a so-called black woman. That's it. Matthew and Terrell, they're both pro wrestlers. Mm-mm-mm. And he was a producer. 3 people are watching. The next stream, I haven't decided yet. I was supposed to do a stream with Arthur yesterday. So is that gonna be the next stream? I'm not so sure. So I'm about to take my leave. Power to the people, hashtag for the culture. Alright.